So we have the drivers of the East Coast Flathead Fords here. Green flag goes in the air. This is an opportunity for you to be able to take a look at some of the historic race cars from back in the day. You hear of coupes and jalopies and the history of NASCAR and where it's come and being what it is now with the new next-gen car. Well, these are the kind of race cars back in the day. My grandfather, God rest his soul, he raced cars like this up at Seekonk Speedway in Seekonk, Mass. And these are some awesome race cars here as we watch these guys head down the back straightaway. Opening laps, it's Weichel battling there with the number 4 of Dennis Andrews off turn 4.
Absolutely. Side by side, Richard Weichel and Dennis Andrews, they're not giving an inch. I'll tell you, every corner coming out, that powder blue number 4 of Dennis Andrews pulling neck and neck with the 53 of Richard Weichel.
Well, you remember what I told you. These guys they'll battle side by side. They'll be competitive. It just ain't going to be no glory run going out there and just, you know, going around making laps. They're going after it. They're racing. Look at this guy here, Johnny Johnson, 99. Powers down to the inside of Dennis Andrews out of 4. Side by side, Johnson to the lead from 5th spot.
He made quick work of the entire pack. Bobbing and weaving, he took quick advantage coming into 3 of that number 4 of Dennis Andrews. Took the lead. He's going to look to walk away with them.
Certainly did, man. What a drive for that driver right there up to the top spot. He's in the lead. Mr. Johnny Johnson.
Keep your eye on the number 45 of Wayne Lawson. He started last. He's looking to do the same thing as Mr. Johnny Johnson, working his way to the front. He's currently in 3rd. We'll see if there's enough laps to get him to the front.
Chaz Vitable's here. I'm Wesley Outland. We got Dennis McDonald down at Leap Cars. Victory Lane working the pit lane. Charlie Hanson, the promoter, chimes in a time or two. Bandit towing 180. This is the feature race here tonight for the East Coast Flathead Fords, man. First time we've seen them this year. And, you know, here's the thing, and you heard me mention them earlier about being a Friday night. And normally these guys primarily race on Saturdays, and I've seen races with the East Coast Flathead Fords where they have 20 or 30 cars. I think it's hard for a lot of these guys to definitely get off work.
Absolutely. No, it makes complete sense. I'll tell you what, though, we're happy to have these 6 drivers out here with us, putting on a great show, really driving the wheels off it, not taking it any easy. These might be, you know, 60, 70, 80-year-old cars.
For sure.
Doesn't matter. They're willing to drive the wheels off them, put them in the corner, set them up, and let them fly.
And these guys are not on time and scoring either, so that's why you're not picking them up on the transponders. But obviously, what a good show they're putting on right now. And you can see the sheer domination as he tries to split a couple of lap cars by 1 to 3 by Johnny Johnson. Johnny Johnson, what a drive for that man in that 99 machine. Again, out of Tobaccoville, North Carolina. Do you see the age on that driver? 82 years old, Chaz.
It's unbelievable. He muscled his way to the front. He started in the 5th position, now leading, 82 years old.
Sure
unbelievable.
Did. What a phenomenal job he's put on so far right now.
Here's an interesting stat for you. Mr. Johnny Johnson, how many wins at Bowman Gray Stadium? 39. 39 wins at Bowman Gray Stadium in a modified, and is also a modified champion in his day.
Wow. One of the greats from the Madhouse. 110 Flathead wins. Looking for 111 tonight, 11 modified East Coast Flathead Ford Championships. 1984 Sportsmanship Award winner. So some awesome credentials for the driver out of Tobaccoville, North Carolina. Who else is from Tobaccoville, you know?
No clue, couldn't tell.
Rocket Tim Brown.
How about that?
The modified man, Rocket Tim Brown, the all-time modified champion at Bowman Gray Stadium, the Rocket Tim Brown.
Have you ever been out to Bowman Gray Stadium, watched the race?
Yes, sir, have, and I've announced over there as well. I've enjoyed it. Of course, now you can actually watch everything on Flow Racing, which I think that's really let them get some more spotlight for coverage. Obviously, all NASCAR coverage is brought to you on Flow Racing. NASCAR sanctioned, I meant. Any of the NASCAR events, for the most part, Flow Racing broadcasts them on, so it's really cool. But, yeah, man, they're fun to watch. And you look at Johnny Johnson and you see his credentials, man, they're very impressive. And for radio, you got to paint a picture here, Chaz Vitable. He is gone. He has checked out from everybody. In the 99, he's in his own world out of turn 4.
Absolutely. Almost a half a track to your next racers in the number 4 and the number 45, who do have a nice little battle going on for themselves. That number 45, Mr. Wayne Lawson.
Wayne Lawson,
starting
yep.
to pick up speed, catching on Dennis Andrews as Wayne Lawson is going to try to put away Mr. Richard Weichel. Richard Weichel going a lap down, but holding pretty good pace. That number 45 of Wayne Lawson can't quite get around him. Having a hard time. He can dive bomb him going into the corner outside of him. But coming off, Weichel is just holding him off, holding him up, and that's allowing the number 4 of Dennis Andrews to set sail and get away.
Certainly getting it done for sure.
Bandit
towing 180 here tonight. Laps are winding down here as they're coming to the final laps remaining here, Chaz, in this East Coast Flathead Ford feature.
Absolutely. Hunter Alexander has the white flag in hand, looking for his leader. I think he'll get it next time round.
Going to put that white flag over the field here in a few more laps, as right now this is a 20-lap feature for the East Coast Flathead Fords. What a show they're putting on right now. The laps are winding down. Coming up next for coverage on CRN and the Community Radio Network here for the Bandit Towing 180 will be our next race. And, of course, we'll get ready for those guys to get lined up, and that's the Country Superstars Bandoleros next.
Absolutely. Your leader, Johnny Johnson, takes the white flag. He's got one more lap. He can do it in a cruising style. He has an entire half track on the second place driver of Dennis Andrews. He'll put it in cruise control, bring it out of turn 4, and across the checkered flag. Your winner tonight in the Flathead Fords, East Coast Flathead Fords, Mr. Johnny Johnson.